the brands that are going to grow again and break out of a declining model are the brands that are going to go back to marketing. We've had such an easy era of growing brands, particularly online, because the algorithm has done the heavy work. It feels like with AI that should be easier, but it's actually harder because you're losing the tools available to set yourself apart. And actually, it's that human input. You need to go back to obsessing about who your customer is, what do they care about, why would they want to interact with your brand. What we hear so often is brands maybe one day telling that brand story, or the bigger brands when they have to cut back on budget, it's never the product or the short-term budget that goes, it's always that brand building. And so if you actually look at your split of budget over the last 2 or 3 years and you're a brand that's declining, I'm going to hazard a guess to say the majority of that was focused on getting the 5% of people who are ready to buy today. You're probably spending 95% of your budget going after that 5% and only 5% going after the wider 95, and how you've even been engaging with them. So the brands that break out of this are the ones that get back to marketing. And what we were talking about before, if you're not watching your agency over the shoulder because you can trust them to get your North Star result, then you're now free to think about your business and your brand and have those strategic conversations with your agency that can get you back to focusing on who your customer is, who your brand is uniquely, and what's the intersection to which you can make that. We all romanticize and look up to all these other brands outside of our day-to-day brands that we look after, yet there is no reason, particularly with AI, that you can't shortcut the research and the insights to position your brand in a way that your customers want to engage with. So get back to marketing in 2025.